You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know this it's your girl KylerB coming at you for a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Love Island USA Season 5 Episode 7. Let's get right into the video. So basically, in this episode, we're coming after the first recoupling where Jasmine gets dumped and, Harrison picks Destiny. So first, let's get right into it, because why when, Destiny and Harrison were just hugging, Marco giving like a little side eye situation, and I'm just like you're giving a whole op. Like, obviously he thought he was gonna get Destiny out, and he didn't. His plans failed. So now he looking over, and he giving a little, little real op behavior, op mentality, okay? He really giving up. And we see Victor and Carmen speak a little bit. She was just like, just because we're recoupled, doesn't mean that anything has changed, doesn't really mean anything. She's still, open, she, like, Carmen, I don't think that she really feeling Victor at all. I don't think she really did. And I'm just confused, why did she even pick Victor to begin with? Because if you were really vibing with Bergie more than you were vibing with Victor, you should have just left Victor alone. Because Victor, he had a roster. Okay, let me stop. But the guy was in a couple with Jasmine. He was also speaking to Hannah. And then he was speaking to you. And you had first pick. You had first dibs to pick anybody that you wanted to pick. And you picked Victor. But then now you're like, oh, we're still open. Like, I'm not gonna, like Bergie right there. Like, if you wanted to get in a couple of Bergie, you could have got a couple of Bergie. Like, what are you doing? Like, what was that decision? Like, because Hannah was still getting to know Victor too. Like, and you just snatched him right up. Anyway, Destiny and Harrison are talking, and you know what? I'm like, they're given, because Destiny was cold, and Harrison was just warming her up, so they were sitting closer, and he puts his leg over Destiny's leg, and they're just like very like cuddled up, like cozied up, and I'm like, okay, they're giving a little. Obviously later on we see Keenan and KK talk, because obviously Keenan's speech to KK was given, KK is it. That's going to be his villa experience, you know what I'm saying? Because he's talking about life outside of the villa, and you don't say that stuff until maybe midway, halfway in the season. You don't say that first week, first recoupling, you telling KK, yeah, we can see our life outside. Like what? And what's really confusing here is that you seemingly still have it open with Cassie, and I'm just like, sir, if you need to make yourself clear, you need to be like, KK is it. Like, there is no opening, there's no window, there's no door, there's no entrance for Cassie to come in because you want to pursue your things with KK. The fact that you're still having that window open for her, and she's getting the the idea that, it's still open, like he didn't shut it down with me, so it's still open, like I'm just still trying to get to know him because he's still trying to get to know me. Like, you need to shut it down, because if you are really serious about it's gonna be KK, you need to shut it down with that, like, shut it down with Cassie, like ASAP. So then obviously they go to sleep, and when they go to sleep, tell me why Leonardo is talking mad loudy in his sleep. Like, he having a full-blown conversation, like everybody listening. Like do you know how annoying that is? Like, he's having a full-blown conversation in the villa, and that's like a one big old bedroom, so everybody's gonna, if you sleep talking loudly like that, you disturbing everybody's sleep. Everybody sleep. Like, nah, he need to get out that villa, like, just for peace and quiet's, sake. So tell me why Anna is giving haterade, okay? She's still crying about the whole Jasmine getting dumped situation. I'm just like, all right, chill. Like, all right, calm down. Like, they wake up in the morning, Harrison, he makes breakfast for Destiny, and then Anna over here talking about, where's my breakfast? Like, last time I checked, you're not in a couple of Harrison. So why you asking him, where is your breakfast? He's in a couple of Destiny, so he's gonna make Destiny's breakfast. Like, you in a couple of Leonardo, you should be asking Leonardo where your breakfast at. Like, you should not be asking Harris. Like, what? Like, you just giving, like, these little snide little remarks. Like, nah, I'm clocking that tea. I'm clocking it. I'm clocking it, okay? I know what she's doing. I definitely know what she's doing. Like, why are you asking Harrison? Like, Harrison don't know you. Like, please. Anyways, in the dressing room, Cassie finally, I guess, discusses the whole situation. Well, not the whole situation, but like, she is trying to still get to know Keenan and, just like trying to figure out who her person is in the villa. And, KK is just like, okay. She didn't really say much, but she's obviously not for it at all, because how you still trying to get to know Keenan? And he said that he said that in your face, that whole speech to KK, and you still trying to find, who's in the villa for you. Like, please. We see another conversation between Victor and Carmen. It's just basically Victor is at a pace where he's like this, and Carmen's like still like here. She's still here. She not meeting Victor up here. She's still here. So Victor is like, I guess he's expecting something from being in a couple with Carmen. And Carmen's just like, nah, I'm still moving at the same pace that I'm moving at. Like, I'm not trying to get, touchy-feely with you just yet. Like, we still need to be working at a snail's pace. So Victor not really feeling it, but it is what it is. Anyway, we later on see Cassie and Bergie chat. And then we see Carmen, I guess, seems like she's not feeling it, because I guess she still has her eyes on Bergie. Yeah, and then I think Hannah also chimes in and basically says, like, Bergie basically says that, he's obviously still really want to get to know Carmen. And it's kind of funny because Cassie wants to get to know Keenan, and then she's in a couple of Bergie. And do you know how sad that is, that neither one of these guys are trying to pick you first? You're just a second option. You're just a person that you just get left, like, not, like, let's be frank, okay? Keenan obviously not gonna pick you. Like, let's just keep it real. And then Bergie, of all people, still saying, like, he want to get to know Carmen. So the two guys in the villa that you're keeping your eyes on ain't looking for you like that. You just second option material, if that. So it's kind of sad, but like, this is why you need to leave the villa too. Sorry, but you need to leave the villa anyways, because like, you're doing way too much. Like, please get out that villa. So then next thing you know, they get a text that there's going to be like a little snake challenge situation. And in the challenge, basically, we see some like little shots and digs at some people. Obviously, Anna, like I said, she given haterade. She gives the snake to Destiny, talking about she's a little too flirty in the villa. And I'm like, when? She was only in a couple of Marco. And just because she was chatting to Harrison, she's a little too flirty in the villa. Like, please keep it a stack. Keep it real. When was this? When was this little too flirty situation? She wanted to get to know Harrison. She wanted to get to know Harrison. Like, let her get to know Harrison. You just upset because your friend got dumped. That's why you throwing some shade. Because how she a snake? How she a snake? Because last time I checked, Jasmine never made it clear that Harrison how she had dibs on Harrison. And even then, who cares about your dibs? Because everybody's in here for themselves. Nobody cares about you and your dibs. Okay? Like, please. It was Destiny, and she gave the snake to Hannah. She just basically said that you're in a couple of Marco, and that's a reflection on you. obviously, who else was she supposed to give the snake to? Like, it is what it is. It's just a challenge. I don't think it was that too deep, that too serious. Obviously, her and Marco had a little beef. So, you're in a couple with the dude. Like, you can just get the slack. So then what threw me for a loop was that Carmen basically gave Hannah a snake too. And I'm just like, you gave Hannah a snake for what? Like, Hannah's supposed to be your bestie, if you want to keep it like that. And you giving her a snake, I guess because of the whole Victor situation. I'm just like, which is confusing to me, because at the end of the day, you still got Victor. You still picked Victor, and you still got Victor. So what's the snake situation? So, Hannah was just not feeling it like that. She was kind of like over it. And, later on she cried, boohoo crying over the whole situation. Because I guess, Destiny, we can leave it. But Carmen, it was a little bit weird. But, I mean, it's still a challenge. So I don't know why you boohoo crying for it. But anyways, who's next? KK, she gave it to Keenan. Because Cassie gave one to Keenan too. Because she was like, oh, Keenan giving her googly eyes and da-da-da-da-da. So Keenan all upset. He's like, yo, why are you doing this? Like, you embarrassing me. You, like, trying to embarrass me in front of the whole villa and da-da-da-da. Like, he was so over it. He was over it. So KK gave him one too. And basically like, oh, so you, my man, giving another girl googly eyes, da-da-da-da. So he was just, like, upset about it. So he took it personally. And then last but not least was Carmen. She ends up in the challenge, instead of kissing Victor, she kisses Bergie. So I'm like, oh, okay. You really, really like Bergie like that. So Victor was upset because he was just like, everybody in their couple kissed the person that they were coupled up with. But then you wanted to be the odd person out and kiss Bergie instead of me. So he felt some type of way. And then, he was just like, yeah. Like, this is a challenge that you feel some type of way. And the thing is, he has a point to an extent, because let it be, reverse situation where the girl is not picked in the challenge, or, the guy is still exploring and whatnot. And, we can chalk it up to being, week one, early days, whatever. But, they will still feel disrespected because, they didn't kiss the person that they were coupled up with. So Victor has a point, because granted, he's in a couple with Carmen. But the thing is that where he goes wrong is that he feels like he's owed something, or he's, supposed to be expecting something out of this from Carmen. And I'm just like, that's where you go wrong here, because there's no expectations here, okay? There's no expectations here. So in that conversation, Carmen was just like, I'm not gonna apologize, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've been told you that, I'm still getting to know Bergie, da, 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 da. It is what it is. Like, we can track later, but she was just basically like, I'm not gonna apologize for doing that. Where I'm just like, I see where she's wrong, because, you're in a couple with this guy. You picked this guy out of his, other couple, and you haven't really progressed that relationship, since then. And then, the guy is thinking like, oh, there's something building here. And, he's like, the challenge that they can actually, do something or explore their connection, even further. You decide to kiss another guy and he feels a bit disrespected. So that's where he, he has a valid, argument. Now, where he goes wrong is that he feels like, obviously, who's Bergie? And to be honest, if we keep it a buck, who is Bergie? But, he's like over here like, who's Bergie? Like, there's no competition between me and Bergie. Like, it's kind of funny that you're still going after Bergie. But she explains it that, her and Bergie connects on, like, more, personal level. And they grew up in the same region, location, area. So they have more things to connect them on. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Cassie and Keenan have a chat again. And it doesn't seem like he's deading it. Like, he didn't full out blatantly said it's over. But I don't know, because he keep on leading it on. And I just need you to, like, be like, yeah, it's over. Like there's nothing progressing here. Like, he wants to not hurt her feelings, and I'm just like, you not trying to hurt her feelings is just making everyone think that you still have something open with Cassie, and all Cassie gonna do is keep on embarrassing you. So do you want to get embarrassed, or do you want to dead it and not get embarrassed? Like, the choice is yours, Keenan. So keep it a buck, keep it 100. And basically that was the episode. Basically everyone's kind of like little, feeling some type of way because Hannah felt some type of way with Destiny and Carmen with the whole challenge. Obviously, she boo-hoo cried, and obviously Destiny apologized, and then later on Carmen apologized. Anna and Leo seem to be doing okay. I don't know. And then Destiny and Harrison, they seem to be doing really good too. But, time will tell. It is what it is, Yeah. Anyway, at the end of the episode, basically a new bombshell is coming, and some person from Vanderpump Rules is going to be entering the villa to kind of give us the tea on what's going on. I mean, that was the episode for today. And anyway, guys, if you like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, concerns, and subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.